I love the Lord's Prayer. I have a favorite version of it, actually, that I listen to that Andrea Bocelli sings. But there's always a part of it that kind of struck me as kind of odd. Before he says the prayer, the Savior says not to use vain repetitions, and that the Lord already knows what you need. So basically, don't keep asking for the same things over and over again. And then right after that, he says, after this manner, therefore pray ye. So why would he do that? Since, learning and understanding more about how Christ speaks to me personally, I've learned that sometimes he will do this. He will give you certain words or phrases in ways that seem like paradoxical, or like they contradict each other. And I think he does this to get us to stop and think a little more deeply about things. Besides being words that are in our hearts, what if the Lord's Prayer is actually more of a pattern, of a way for us to actually live and breathe and be a daily prayer? We're told to pray always, and I don't think it's very reasonable to expect that we're going to just be on our knees, folding our arms, bowing our heads, or whatever, day and night. And I don't think that's what he actually means. When it comes to the first part of the Lord's Prayer, which I'm going to discuss in this video, and I'll go over the rest in subsequent videos, he starts off by saying, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. So what does that mean? When Christ spoke to Ananias, he told him to go to see Saul, who at the time was a real threat to the followers of Jesus Christ. But he told him, go to him and help him, because he is a chosen vessel unto me to bear my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel. There's that word, name. And I will show unto him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake. So, if we apply that to ourselves, hallowed be thy name. Maybe what he is showing us is that to pray always and to hallow his name might mean to be his representative, to be willing to endure things because we've taken upon ourselves his name. I know that's what I did at baptism. Every Sunday when I take the sacrament, the words, part of the words of the prayer are to do this, to take the bread and water in remembrance of him, and to show that they are willing to take upon them the name of thy Son. And when I made sacred covenants in the temple, even more so, I took upon me his name. So when I go onto Twitter or Facebook and I respond to people and things like that, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, am I keeping his name sacred? As a representative, as somebody who's taken on me his name, the name of Christ, like as someone who takes on them somebody else's name when they get married, right? I used to be Hendren, now I'm Peterson, but now I'm of Christ. Am I hallowing that name? So as you go through your week, just think about, is prayer can definitely, absolutely be you kneeling down, folding your arms, bowing your head. That is essential, and I'll get more into that a little bit later on in another video. But prayer can also be the way in which you live your life as a light to the world.